what went into that decision?
Well, what I'm gonna give you is that there comes a time when it's just time. You know, and I'm not gonna do like a lot of coaches, talk about all the ills and what's going on, all the challenges we have. It's just time. It's time. It's time for Florida State basketball to have a new voice. It's time for what's best for Florida State, and I also think it's what's best for me. And so, you know, in the atmosphere that we're dealing with now, it's interesting. But nothing I say to you is going to change it. And I'm not one to want to give a whole lot of opinions about how I feel about this and how I feel about that, because we all have opinions. The thing, if you talk about the climate of basketball, I have more questions than I have opinions. For instance, I'm sure that the climate that we're dealing with now, whoever was on that committee, they did a lot of research to come up with the atmosphere that we're dealing with. And I'm sure there were specialists in that room, psychologists, financial people, and they did a lot of research to make those decisions. I would just like to know what their thought process was, so that I could get a better understanding of how we're supposed to deal with what we're dealing with now. For me to criticize is already done. For me to talk about how challenging it is, I just like to, I'm sure that they had a plan for us to follow to make it better, because I'm sure there were a lot of intelligent people, well-meaning people that have been a part of helping shape the decisions that we're making, of shaping the situation that we all are dealing with. That is challenging. But none of that had a whole lot to do with my decision. You know, my decision is based on how I feel.